Hello and welcome back. It's Priestess Melissa here. So good to see everybody. How are you today? Let's get into our reading, shall we? And see what the goddess has to say for us today. What to look forward to this Samhain and moving forward. Blessings to you. Mwah. From Priestess Melissa here at Truth Queen Be Told, thank you so much for all your likes, shares, subscribes. Hit the bell notification if you are on YouTube. It would be great to see you whenever I put out a new video, and that way you'll be alerted as well. So thank you so much and welcome. So good to see you this Samhain holiday season. What is going on in your world today? All right, guys, so we're going to get into a reading and see what we have to look forward to for this coming period and moving forward, guys. This is a huge, important time frame right now where we can really make good use of these energies that are coming through to help end and as well to heal anything really that we want to. And so this is also a time, guys, that we are to honor our ancestors, or we have that ability to, because regardless of, what choices were made and brought us into this time frame and this time of being, we are important and special, and we truly want to honor that within ourselves. And that is also by honoring those ancestors and those ones that came before us, right? That allowed us to have this opportunity to be here today. Blessings to you for being able to be here today at this time and space. For it is such a magical time. We won't have another blue moon, guys, for 19 years, 2039, they say. So make good use of this time frame. Light your candles, set your intentions, and write down what it is that you want to let go of, as well as all that you want to bring into your life, so you can start to grow those seeds today. Blessings, and thank you, Great One, honoring you and thanking you for blessing our space today with your wisdom. Allow us to know what we need to know. Allow us to tap into all of the power that is here for us today and always. If we would just call upon it and work with it in the most magical ways. So it is, so it is, so it is. Yeah, let's do it, guys. How you doing today? Happy Halloween. Happy All Hallows. Wow, this is a magical day for sure with this blue moon. I hope you really are taking advantage of all of the wonderful energies available today. Hi, Miss Rosemary. How are you? So good to see you. Let's get into our messages, shall we? I do have to go into work for a little while today. I am on call until tonight, so we got to go in and do a case today, and then we'll see what happens from there, But in any case, I've set the energies good today. I've started out with my meditation. We're getting our reading out of the way. It's going to be an amazing and wonderful day, guys. Set the tone for the day by ensuring and saying it is going to be a wonderful day. I will see magics and wonders before me. You set the intention and it will surely happen, guys. All right, dear goddess. Wow. All right, here it is. Makes perfect sense too. Beautiful. We're tapping into this very, very high energy today, guys. I say that because we've got two cards here that are tapping into this purple energy. Look at this. Definitely tapping into, all of that power, that magic, if you will, that allows us to really create in our worlds and be happy. But Mauve talks about cycles and rhythms, and this is a moon cycle. It says, honor the cycles of your body, energy level, and emotions. This is going to be a great one to read today. I can't wait to see what this has to say. On the bottom, this will allow you to blossom, as Arakura promises. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process. Do not give up, all right? So Arakura wants you to stay resolute to that movement forward that you're taking in your life, most likely at this time. And if you're not, that perhaps you'll move into this new cycle in a fresh new way, right? Perhaps having a different way of thinking, a different way of feeling, right? So we've been talking about this leading up to this energy, but you can see all of the colors she's working with there. And the water, she's on the water of her emotions. What is it that we need to balance within our emotional state and understand about what brings us into these cycles and what brings us around perhaps to the point that we continue to deal with certain circumstances that we're maybe not wanting to continue in our lives, right? Good morning, back to work today. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad everything's well with you, Miss Rosemary. You are so awesome, and thank you for sharing all of the wonderful health that you've continued to experience in spite of being tested positive for COVID. Wow. I'm so glad that we were able to get that vinegar for you and that you were open to trying it. It means so much. And I pray that other people will see the huge benefits in going all natural and this vinegar and oil in particular. So get yours today, guys, if you want to have your protection in place, all right? And make sure that, you can help ensure that you're not going to get sick this holiday season either, or anytime really. All right, so Mauve. Let me find Miss, and I don't think I'm saying her name right, but it kind of goes along with the color of the energy, if you will, because mauve is kind of like this purplish, fuchsia, pinkish color, right? And that's exactly what is coming out in this card today. It says all of life is cyclical. The moon, the stars, and the very universe. Life inhales and then exhales again. So why should you be surprised or upset that you too have cycles? There are times when you feel energized, awake, and alive. There are other times when you feel isolated and shy. Your body too goes through pronounced cycles and changes. Celebrate these rhythms and embrace them as the essence of the lifeblood that courses through you. Right? Wow, that's very powerful. If we can all just understand and realize that we're all really in the same work together, just all have different variables that we're working with and whatnot. But what if we could imagine that everybody is going through the same discomfort or, in different ways, of course, but that we are all going through our own process, right? Of this unfoldment, of moving into this, lots of chills, almost like that butterfly, that manifestation cycle. We're moving into that space today. So beautiful if you embrace it and allow yourself to move through it in the most balanced and peaceful ways possible. The breathing has so much to do with that, as we were reading in one of these cards. Maybe that was just a message that came to me, but I thought I saw something about breathing deeply. But definitely, take that time to just take a moment out to breathe whenever you get out of sorts, guys. It happens to all of us, and we get on the wrong path or we don't feel like things are going the right way and it feels kind of challenging. But if it is feeling a little more different and challenging because you're doing something different, then that's to be expected, right? And again, Spirit is asking you to understand that we go through these cycles of feeling good, of not feeling good. And we just, keep ourselves in that even keel space until we work through it, especially if it's, seemingly unpleasant circumstances, right? All right, so some meanings of this card. Females, gynecological changes, starting menses or menopause, for example, are an issue for you. Make time to rest. Initiate steps to alleviate depression or lethargy. Take better care of yourself and your body. Seek support for dealing with emotional crisis. Allow yourself to grieve or take time off. Know that this lull will not last forever. A doorway of opportunity is opened up and you need to walk through it now. So about Maeve, a Celtic goddess, Maeve celebrates her femininity. Her sexual appetite is legendary, and she has been said to favor kings as her lovers. Legend says that Maeve invoked labor pains on an army seeking to invade her land, and that she demanded that the battle cease during her menstrual cycle. Call upon Maeve for relief from pain associated with feminine cycles, including menstruation, labor and delivery, and menopause. So all of this energy. Hi, Sandy. Mwah! Beautiful. Thank you for joining this morning. I'm doing a reading before I go into work. Interesting that we're talking about cycles and rhythms. We could be dealing with some gynecological changes within our bodies and things of that nature, pain, things of that nature. But this is also talking about just in general, those cycles and rhythms, and about being gentle through that process, you know, because it's already tough enough going through it, right? The last thing we need is us beating ourselves over the head about how we're not handling it properly, or, you know, not measuring up, because we're doing the best we can. And as long as we're doing that, that is the best that we can do. And we just keep moving forward, always giving our best, always moving towards the goal, striving for higher, right? To move out of perhaps these cycles that we have not been happy with being within, and to begin a new rhythm of our life, right? Beating that new drum. Ooh, lots of chills. But what is that new drum we're going to beat? What are those new thoughts and emotions that we're going to invoke by this moon energy, this blue moon energy? Interestingly, I was able to find this beautiful triple goddess piece, guys. Tap into that blue moon energy today. Decide to set your energy starting from this point today in that cycle, in that rhythm of abundance, right? Yes, understand where you came from. Never discount what has brought you to where you are at, but use it to be able to bring ever more into your life, guys, is what you're being asked to do today. Wow, beautiful energy. I love it. So let's see what the Servants of the Light, Dolores Ashcroft and the Wiki cards have to say for us today. I love Dolores. She taps very much into the Wiccan spirit and energy of that whole, you know, just elemental, and tapping into the mundane, and how can we really tap into the magic and use it within this time and space, but understanding it from all perspectives, right? Those cycles, again, of those positive and negative energies or experiences in our lives. But guess what? We always determine our own set point regardless of what we're going through. So just keep that in mind today. You are always the master of your sea, if you will, that emotional space within yourself, which first starts with your thought forms. What thought forms are you holding, you know? Are they pleasing? Are they reflecting back to you what you want to see, right? Giver of weapons, wow. So this is the Knight of Swords. Lots of energy coming in today. Or sorry, giver, that's the Queen of Swords, my apologies. So lots of energy coming today in that female aspect, again, of the thoughts. What thoughts are you holding? That's where it all begins. So if you first get that straight and you get that going in the right way, or at least balanced, or at least, you know, neutral, if you will, that will help you so much in being able to move forward and start to set those energies in a new and different way than what you have in the past. Yeah, because we have definitely not seen the abundance we've wanted to see with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? This is the energy, is what is saying that we may be sitting in right now. But this is what we're working for, the Nine of Cups. We're working to understand that, yes, we've gone through these cycles and rhythms, right? Which may have made us feel like we lost some worth and some value along the way. But truly, we lost nothing. And if we can see that rainbow of the moon around us, right? Illuminating and shining down on us all that wisdom and all that beauty that can always be ours. It's just about tapping into it, being willing and using your free will to hold those energies in a higher way is going to serve your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit. It's going to help the ecosystem of your soul and every aspect of your being to be able to shine from this new and brighter light, right? Hi, Woody. It's great to see you today. Thanks so much for joining on this Samhain Blue Moon Goddess Style reading, guys. So we have the the Ace of Wands in reverse here. Sorry, it's whiting out there for the words. But the Ace of Wands in reverse, you can see this is a tree here, right? In spirit, I see this actually could be a positive aspect of things in the way that this card is depicting, meaning that it could be that power that you're needing to draw upon to really, you know, invigorate and inspire you and your tree to grow today, right? But be aware, this Ace of Wands in reverse, if you're not holding your energy or choosing to hold your energy in the right way, you're only going to continue to sabotage yourself, right? So why do we want to do that? In the past, you know, perhaps we have been committed in many ways, not just to ourselves, but to other things, but we still have not perhaps been committed to the right things that would really bring us that abundance into our lives. Knight of Cups energy here in the bottom, being our own savior, right? And also not being flighty, being there for ourselves, showing up and being that knight in shining armor, if you will. Yes, because Nine of Pentacles, we are ready to show that we can be single if need be and still be independent. And look at that. I love the Christmas tree effect. This is talking about moving into those winters, right? Or no matter what time of the year it is, you have that ability to be abundant regardless of what the time of the year is. But we can definitely take advantage of energies that can really serve us light today with this Samhain energy. What abundance do you want to draw to you? You can set up a prosperity pumpkin. I'll put a picture of mine up today. I have it burning over here in the corner. But to bring in all of the goodness that you want. There's also one that you can do where you're burning a pumpkin, where you can get rid of all those negative things. I did that last night as well. But what can we, again, with those cycles and rhythms, let go of so we can bring in ever more abundance, right? Each one of us has to determine that for ourselves. We know what each one of us in our own variable is dealing with, and that's why not every two people will have the same result from the same modalities or way of doing things or whatnot, right? We all have different ways that we tap into the world, how we see this, or how we may be seeing this situation is there are a lot of choices out there. There are a lot of different directions that we could go. And so, you know, it is important that we look at all of them, sit with all of them, take that time out, right, to breathe and really look at what all is going on around us. Because look at that 21 energy. It made me tap in, or the 21 number here, you can't see it. Sorry about that, guys. But the 21 made me tap into that 7 energy, and 3 makes 21, 7 times 3, right? So triple important that you make sure that you are resolute and you know what it is that you're going for. You set it within your mind, your heart, and your body. And that empowers your spirit to be able to help you to move forward and support you in the best ways possible. 5 of Pentacles for the outside energy. I feel like this is how we may have been seeing, you know, anybody that we've been dealing with or trying to deal with. Just that, is there any hope almost? You know what I mean? Like, is there anybody out there who is good or true or honorable? Definitely going within and seeing what you need to see, because we definitely know that we don't want to go out in this unbalanced way anymore, right? Again, this is the tree of life. This is about having that balance. We've got the tree coming up several times here in this reading if you look at it. 9 of Pentacles. the Page of Wands in reverse, all right? So our energy has been in the tank. It hasn't really been where it needs to be to help us move towards all of this abundance that we're really seeking, right? So this is a time that to be able to avoid any kind of going into this cycle and experiencing things that you don't necessarily want to. It really is important for you to get your energy straight, balanced, moving forward. Not in this, and this is good to see this in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. We're no longer having those battles within ourselves, right? Even if it's just little ones, because that's where it starts. Everything starts small and then you build upon it. And the more that you're building, whether it's good or seemingly good, seemingly negative. But if you're constantly building on negative thoughts, again, it all starts out, everything is formed first from that thought, which is the most malleable. That's the easiest to work with. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward through this time frame. Then that starts to set up the energy within your emotions. That's what charges the neurological system, and sends out those messages across each one of your cells. It's that electrical charge, and that charge contains the information of whatever you're thinking and feeling, and that is what you're sending out into your world, if you will. Your body is your world, and all of your cells are like your people in your world, right? So how do you want to direct that today? It really is that profound. And then you're leading your own world, and then your energy is affecting other worlds around you. You know what I mean? And then thus the universe. So our, Mother Gaia could be seen as a universe, just, on a microcosmic kind of scale, if you will. But this is how it all relates, and why we all relate. All of us hold our own energy, but we are interconnected, just like our cells in our body. Each one of us are interconnected as a cell, and you're a cell as that whole of the world, right? So it is important how we hold our energy. Each one of us is absolutely important. How we treat one another is absolutely important, all right? So definitely ensure that you're holding your energy in the way that's going to be most pleasing for you and your world and everyone else's world around you. Adventure awaits. Break up your routine and live a little. So maybe we've just been way too stagnant for too long. Get out and do something today, even if it's just taking a drive or something. All right, it says, sweetheart, it's time for a little adventure. Plan a vacation. Take a spontaneous drive. A change of pace and scenery will do you good. Plus, you never know who you'll meet and what you'll experience along the way. A fabulous new friend or partner, a spectacular meal at a charming local joint. The vista of a lifetime. Adventure awaits. So it's like you create your own energy. You create your own adventures or your own follies in your life. What do you want to create? Each day, you absolutely have the ability to determine what you want to do, how you want to do it, and to move forward in those ways. Take a different route to work, go to a different Starbucks, whatever, switch it up. That little change in routine can give you a different perspective that you weren't expecting, right? Just because you took a different way. Wishes fulfilled, guys, says your wishes have been germinating, just like those seeds. You're growing your tree, right? You want those branches and all to be strong. So make sure that you're empowering them with the best energy possible. They are deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith, that is what nourishes those seeds, all right? Faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it is easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. But have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It is all happening, dear one. Continue to tell yourself that today. It is all happening. Everything is working out to my advantage. Everything is here to serve me for my highest good. Even if it doesn't seem to be, it is and it can be if you approach it with the right energy and in the right way. All right? So stop fighting against yourselves today and allow everything, all of your wishes to be fulfilled, to come true for you. All right. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, comments, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also reach out if you need any Four Thieves vinegar or oil, guys. Want to help keep you healthy and strong. That tree, yes. Moving in through this physical life, spiritual life, wherever you may be moving through today. Make sure that you are empowered, guys. Make sure that you're giving yourself exactly what you need to succeed and move through these cycles and rhythms of your life in the most graceful manner. You are worthy of it. You can do this. I love you. Have a wonderful Saturday. Happy Samhain, and I will see you all again soon tomorrow. Mwah, for the weekly messages, unless I decide to do so sooner. Bye.